everybody. I'm back again, this time with another review. And this pertains to the deer camp videos where I told you that the GoPros just wasn't cutting it. Not in 20-degree weather, not in 10-degree weather, wind chill factors of whatever. You might get 30 seconds. I mean, fully charged battery, you might get 30 seconds and then it'd go dead. Then put a fresh battery in that you knew was charged, and then it would go dead again. Or not even come on. Well, over the years, everybody who knows anything about videoing for YouTube or anything, you know, this is one of the Hero 3 Plus, has a screen on the back. The battery is built in. You can't change batteries. You just have to charge it back up again. This Hero 3 Plus battery is a little bit better than their newer ones. This is the Hero 7 Black that I have, you know, and I thought these were great. I mean, I bought this from a guy he'd had it for a year, got it for a Christmas present. He may have used it once or twice. I got the camera, chest rig, everything from him, real reasonable. Then I bought extra batteries. Well, if I remember right, just the Hero 7 uses this style battery, okay? Then they came out, which I got Jared one, I got me one, the Hero 8 Black GoPro has the fold up mounts, you know, where you can mount the camera, okay? And its battery, because of the more features that they had put on this, has this blue strip across the bottom. Now you can use this, I think, you can use this in the 7, but these were intended for the 8. I've got 2, 4, 6 batteries. I always take 4 with me, and then 1 in the camera. Or if I have both cameras, because usually the 7 is mounted on my shoulder strap for my backpack. The 8 is usually on a clamp on the tree or whatever. But the batteries won't last, not in the cold weather. So I did some YouTube searching, trying to see if there's any type of action camera out there. Now I come across the one I'm going to show you here in just a minute. It's a well-known company, but I didn't know they did action cameras. And they've done action cameras, I guess, for a while. And what they're known for are their drones. It's DJI. And I ended up getting the DJI OSMO Action 3 Adventure Combo Pack. This, now, there's the DJI OSMO Action 3, there's the Action 4, and now there's the Action 5. But this here, the Adventure Kit combo with the camera, costs less than, well, what they got out now, GoPro 13, costs less than a GoPro. And that's just a plain GoPro. That's not with any accessories. Here you get some accessories, and we're going to go over this. Okay. You open up the box. The lid shows you different ways to hook it up. There's also an app for this. You can control this just like you can with GoPro. But you just download the app, you get your camera, you turn it on, make sure the Wi-Fi is turned on, and you connect to it. You can control all your features on the app. So this is the camera it's still wrapped up in this plastic. And yes, I've already had this open, played with it, but I'm going to take all the plastic off, screen protector. There's no battery in it right now, but I'm going to do a comparison. Here's the GoPro 8. Here's the DJI Action 3 camera. They're basically just about the same. This has a different type of mounting system. The base is magnetic, where on the GoPro, I don't even know if no, GoPro's not magnetic. But your battery and SD card goes here. Okay. On the other side is your USB-C plug to charge it with the battery in it. And you'll notice it's got a screen here, got a screen here. Both screens are touch screens. I'll get into that a little bit later. This is a lens. It's a clear lens cover to protect your lens, which has a rubber ring on it, and they send you an extra ring, so if you lose this one, it gets tore up. But there's your lens, and like I said, this is just a clear cover. And due to this screwing on and off, there's filters for this camera that you can get. But it has the quick start button here, and then that powers it on and everything. But I know they say quick start or whatever on that, but if you're ready to record, now the GoPro, you have to program this button to do what I'm getting ready to tell you. Put your battery in here, you just push this button and it starts recording. The big feature of this camera, like I said, I've done my research on YouTube. Then I went to DJI's website and everything. This camera is rated to operate at 4 degrees Fahrenheit. That's how cold, and it's supposed to record anywhere from 120 to 150 minutes at 4 degrees. Haven't tested that yet, but I have watched enough reviews on this camera where guys actually took this camera and they put it in their freezer with their freezer set at 0. They put their camera in record and put it in the freezer and came back to check it, and it did hold on and record that whole length of time, 120, 150 minutes, whatever, without it going off. So if you're a YouTuber and you're wanting a camera that you can use outdoors without having to baby it, you know, YouTube reviews I've seen on the GoPro about the battery issue, talking about keep the camera in your jacket, keep your spare batteries in your jacket. Well, that's all, you know, fine and good, but when you go out there and you've got it mounted on a tripod or a selfie stick or your chest rig, and you're out in the cold temperatures, walking into where you're going to hunt or just hiking, whatever, it's going to be out in the air and it's going to die. Maybe you get a minute or two of video, then it's going to die, and then you ain't going to be able to get it back on. You have to grab a spare battery that you got inside your jacket, put in there. You might get another minute or two. Who knows? But the nice feature about this too, on the bottom here, this is magnetic. And I don't have nothing, well, maybe my trash can. So if you're shooting vertical, you're fine. The side is not magnetic, but I will show you something here in a minute. Okay, I told you that, you know, I got the adventure pack. Well, in the adventure pack, I'm going to get it out. Comes with a selfie stick. and this thing will extend out 3 feet. There's the GoPro type mount, and you noticed on that camera doesn't have, but I'll get to that. And then there it is. So you get this selfie stick. And the DJI, if you're using this skiing in the snow, and I think it said in the water also, that there is the means of it making this invisible. Now, if you're walking through the woods or whatever, out in the field with this, it says it won't do that, but for snow and I think water, it makes this disappear. So if you've got it out there and you got the camera tilted, you won't see the selfie stick. So that'll be something for me to test out, but I'm not worried about that. The other thing that comes with this thing is this. This is the reason why I chose the Adventure Pack. Looks like a battery bank, or power bank. Push this little button right here, and you'll see there's 2 green LEDs on and this yellow one. That's the battery, because this is a battery charger. And you can also store your micro SD cards up here in the lid. But these batteries, pull it out. You get 3 batteries with the camera and this charging station, and it's USB-C to USB-C. But what's nice about it, with all 3 batteries in here, if you had this with you and you had a USB-C to a lightning cord for your iPhone, or if you have Samsung, you have USB-C to USB-C, you can use this as a power pack to charge your phone. Nice feature. Now, this has already got a micro SD card in it. I am going to go ahead and put the battery in it. If I can get the door back open. There we go. But the battery goes in like so. These prongs face the front. Okay, now the battery's in. But before I go any further with that, then you got a little box with accessories. And like I said, I've already been in all this. First accessory is the mount for the bottom of the camera. Now this has got, I guess, earth magnets, and you can see it's got the GoPro type thing on it. This thing is magnetic, and there's only one way it goes on. You got to make sure the company logo is in the front. But now you can see that's on there. And another thing about this, it's got 2 clips, one on each side. And right there, if you've seen, I got it on there. I got one clip holding, and I can't get this off. So you click the other one on there. Now it is on there. It is not coming off. Okay. Great thing. And you get 2 of those. There's the extra O-ring I was telling you about. You get the little screws. You get an adhesive flat base mount that the camera will go on. If you're going to, you could peel the backing off of this and stick it on your kayak, and you got a mount already there. And like I said, it comes with 2 of those. There's the second one. And then it comes in a second screw, like for the selfie stick. It comes with a plastic case for it. You unbuckle it, and then the camera itself, when you unbuckle it, you can see it just kind of springs open. That's all it does, is it springs open. I know I keep looking and maybe not showing you, but it springs open, and you slide your camera in, and you buckle it down. There's your record button. Here's your quick start button. Okay, by doing this, you can also change your, do you want to take pictures, do you want to take video, slow-mo, whatever. You have access to your charging port. You don't have access to your battery or SD card because this is closed, and the reason why it's closed, okay, I showed you how the mount goes on. The bottom's open so the mount can go on. So there's the mount, it's on. But over on this side, if you'll notice, if you're shooting TikTok, YouTube shorts, this, make sure I get it right, go on there. And once it's locked in, it's locked. So you can mount the camera that way, or you can mount the camera that way. And like I said, this is magnetic. I mean, it really sticks. And if you get one of those loose, we'll make sure this does the same thing. If one of them comes loose, it still won't come apart unless you do the other clip. And also with this case, this side is now magnetic. But I did find out the magnet on the side of the case isn't as strong as the magnet on the bottom. So if I was going to mount this here, it's still going to slide down. It's holding it, but it wants to slide down. So putting it on a horizontal pipe or something like that, it's going to slide down. Now there's some aftermarket cases that have, from what I've seen in the reviews, a stronger magnet. This will mount to the base, and any type of GoPro mount you have, chest harness, the head harness, and it'll mount. Now I'm going to turn it on. And you can see the front there, and you can see whatever this camera is looking at, you're going to see it in that. Okay. The back is the same way. Okay. Now the front and the back here, I can switch it to change. And then this is a 4K, and you got various frame rates that you can select from. But you can touch this back and do your settings. There's your actual get into stuff. Change your ISO, your shutter, and all that. Okay, the front will do the same thing, but I have to unlock it. Okay, I think I unlocked it. Yeah, the back's locked now. It did say lock, but you can access the menus there and change it. So if you're doing a selfie with the camera facing you, you can change all that. Now, like I said, the back's locked. You can still see the back, but you can't access anything. If I go to access it, you'll see it says something about locking the front. I think you might have seen it. I was watching this camera instead of this camera. But and another nice feature, I'm going to hit record, and the zoom is here. Tap and hold, and I can zoom while I'm recording up to 3 times, and then back it back out, and then just tap anywhere on the screen. The zoom dial goes away. So, and then to stop recording, just hit the button again. It's just like a GoPro, but there are some nice features of this camera. And the biggest selling point to me was it operates at 4 degrees Fahrenheit. Right now it's 25 degrees outside. If I had a GoPro out there, it might run 30 seconds to a minute before it goes dead. And then to turn it off, you just push this button here and hold it, and it powers off. I've turned all the audio stuff off. No beeps when I'm changing things, no music when it comes on, no music when it goes off. I turned all that off because this is for going hunting. If I was just hiking in the woods, I wouldn't care. But when I have an action camera, a video camera, even our handheld radios that we use, if they have beeps, tones whenever you turn them on or whatever, we always turn those off. So this is, like I said, the DJI Action OSMO Action 3. And like I said, now there's the 4 and there's the 5. The newer version's a little bit more expensive, but I will say this camera, the Adventure Combo, and I'll have a link to Amazon where I bought this. This camera with the Adventure Combo was $249. Like I said, you can't buy a GoPro unless it's an older version. And right now I went online to B&H looking to see if they had any 7s or any 8s. The only thing they have is a 9. The rest of them are 10, 11, 12. I think there's a 13. I don't know. But you're not going to get them for $249 and have all these accessories. And like I said, since I have GoPros, I have a lot of accessories for GoPros that this will work on. And like if I don't want to take the screw off, I want to just take the camera off. Camera's off. I'm going to put this back on, squeeze both of those clips, and it's back on, and it will not come off. So that'll be a new camera in the arsenal of our videoing, especially when it's cold temperatures. So appreciate you watching J&J True Outdoor Adventures. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. If you like our content, please subscribe. Please leave a comment, whether good or bad. And as we're fond of saying, we'll see you in the woods. Thanks for watching.